Morehead State University men's basketball coach Donnie Tyndall. Coach Tyndall, you were picked the preseason favorites. Is that a good thing that the league's coaches think that you were the team to beat, or is it added pressure?
Well, I think it's twofold, Drew. I think the first thing is it's nice in year 4 that we have some expectations on our team and on our program. When we came here 4 years ago, 2 straight last place finishes. We were picked 11th in our first year. We were picked 10th in our second year. We overachieved or exceeded those expectations both seasons. And with the nucleus of guys that we have returning on our team and in our program, I think we need to be picked toward the top. I think there's 2 or 3 teams that could win the league, but we're excited about being picked up front, and we hope certainly that we can finish that way.
What are your general impressions of the league this year? What do you expect from the other OVC schools?
Well, I think it's going to be the deepest that it's been in my 4 years here. I really believe whatever team is picked 5th or 6th is still going to be good enough to win the conference. That's how deep and balanced our league is. You know, what I've learned, there's great players on every team in this league. Every team is well prepared and well coached. A couple new coaches in the league that have had success every stop that they've been. So it's going to be a balanced league. Every single game in our league is going to come down to the last 5 minutes. And like it's been in the previous years, it's going to come down to executing late game and guys making plays with the game on the line.
Tell us about the Eagles then. What can we expect from them this year?
Well, this is our deepest team since I've been here. We're going to have 10, 11, maybe 12 guys that are legitimate players that can contribute to our team on a nightly basis. I'm not sure that we'll end up playing 12 guys, but I do think we'll be able to play 10 guys this season, which will be our deepest team. It's our most talented team. Obviously, Kenneth Farid is preseason player of the year. We feel like he'll be the best player or should be the best player in our league. May Stallworth is a returning starter for 3 seasons, going to be a 1,000-point scorer. He's a preseason first-team all-conference selection. So our talent level is good. DeMonte Harper and Brandon Shingles are very talented guys in the backcourt. I like our team a lot, but our fall's been good, not great. We've had some guys nicked up with injuries, but as our team continues to grow and get healthy, I think we have a chance to have a nice season.
You touched on having the preseason OVC Player of the Year in Kenneth Farid. Can you tell us a little bit more about Kenneth?
Well, the biggest thing about Kenneth is he's a tremendous worker. He came in as a freshman, 185 pounds. He bench pressed 205 pounds. 2 years later, he's up to 226. He bench presses over 300 pounds, and that's a tribute to Kenneth and his attitude and work ethic. I'd like to say that we've pushed him extremely hard and helped him get to that point, but all the credit goes to Kenneth for staying receptive. He's a guy that puts extra time in the gym, and the thing that I'm most proud of him for is he's really taken on and embraced a leadership role. His teammates look up to him, they listen to him, and he's been a great leader so far this fall.
The Eagles are coming off an OVC tournament championship and a trip to the NCAA tournament where you picked up the first victory for the OVC in 20 years. Tell us what your team can do as an encore and how you build off last year heading into the season.
Well, we have very high goals for our team. I'm not one of those guys that hide or try to, down talk our team. I think our team is talented. I think our team is good. We certainly know how hard it's going to be to win the OVC regular season title or to win the conference tournament again. But our goal is to play in the Sweet 16 this year. That may sound corny or overbearing, whatever you want to call it, but those are our goals. And I'm not a guy that sets limitations on what young people want to do or what they want to achieve. If those are our goals, then we talk about how hard we're going to work to achieve those goals, and I think we have a very hard-working bunch of guys.
How do you infuse the newcomers you have coming in with a talented group of returning players you already have?
Well, we have some talented newcomers. To be quite honest with you, they've been disappointing at times to this point, but I think part of that is our returning guys are so good going into our 4th year that it's harder for a newcomer to impact our team like maybe they did in year 1 or year 2. So when you return 8 or 9 really good players like we have this season, those newcomers, although they're very talented and going to be fine in time, they're not impacting these practices or workout sessions like maybe I thought they would. 2 guys in particular that I think have been pretty solid and have a chance to impact our team are David Terrell, who's a junior college power forward we recruited to kind of replace Leon Buchanan. He's been good at times and has a chance to replace Leon in the starting lineup. And then Jason Bahari, a 6'9" kid from England who we signed late in the summer. He's talented, he's got great size, he's skilled for a big kid, but he's been nicked up with some injuries and missed some practice time on the floor. So I think as he becomes healthy and gets used to the intensity of American basketball or Division I basketball, he's got a chance to help us maybe by the time we get into conference play.